from Lahr, West Germany, ladies and gentlemen, the Royal Canadian AirFarce.
Ici First Canada.
Moments in Armed Forces History, Chapter 46. The proudest moment for the Navy is when a new vessel is added to the fleet.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to dedicate this new destroyer for the Navy is Admiral William Flotz.
Thank you very much. Thank you. To dedicate a new destroyer is like giving birth to a large baby. A great big 220,000-ton baby with 11-inch guns and accommodations for 680 men and boys. And this magnificent destroyer will sail the oceans of the world in defense of Canada. And with this fine bottle of Niagara champagne, I hereby christen her the HMCS Wawa.
Sir, the destroyer is sinking, sir.
Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, another Canadian first. I am proud to announce we have just launched the world's largest submarine.
Time now for the AirFarce quiz. Today we look at the Canadian Armed Forces. Play along and test your knowledge of the finest Canadian fighting outfit outside of the National Hockey League.
Here is the first question in the AirFarce Armed Forces quiz. Most people enlist in the Armed Forces because...
A, they can't wait to experience the refreshing winters in Kapuskasing.
B, they get to sleep in to 500 hours.
Or C, they don't know what the hell they're getting into.
You got it. The correct answer is C.
Next question. The most important benefit provided to the members of the armed forces is...
A, free technical training.
B, free food and housing.
Or C, free penicillin.
The correct answer is all of the above.
Question. A deluxe in-flight meal on a military passenger plane is...
A sandwich.
B, a photo of a sandwich.
Or C, something that died in a box.
The answer is none of the above. There is no such thing as a deluxe in-flight meal on a military passenger plane.
Question. The biggest threat facing the armed forces is...
A, invasion from foreign powers like Liechtenstein and Luxembourg.
B, rust.
Or C, army food.
The correct answer is the biggest threat to the armed forces is sitting in his office in Ottawa making budget cuts.
Question. Army personnel usually request a Lahr posting.
A, to serve their country overseas.
B, to be part of the world's most respected international peacekeeping force.
Or C, to buy a Mercedes cheap.
The correct answer is C.
Next question. During off-duty time, most Army personnel like to
A, volunteer for all-night guard duty.
B, read Armed Forces technical manuals.
Or C, visit the Black Forest, known for its variety of cakes and its tarts.
The correct answer is B. They read Armed Forces technical manuals. At least that's what they tell their superiors.
The red light district of Lahr is
A, in Frankfurt.
B, open 23 hours a day.
Or C, a girl named Gretchen.
The correct answer is classified information.
the most popular sport in Germany is
A, soccer.
B, swimming.
C, Gretchen.
The correct answer is still classified.
Question. A Canadian Armed Forces aircraft makes this sound.
Sound A.
Or B, this sound.
Or C, this sound.
The correct answer is none of the above. Canada's all-time favorite aircraft, the F-104, makes this sound as it carries a cabinet minister to a German strip club.
And this concludes the AirFarce quiz of the Armed Forces.
The Armed Forces, a feared force even when they're not driving.
The Armed Forces with 10,000 troops and aircraft seating for 14.
The Armed Forces ready for action no matter where the location of the bar.
The Canadian Armed Forces.
There's no life like it!
All right, everybody, settle down, please. Men and women of the Armed Forces, this is a very proud day for CFB Lahr. The Prime Minister himself is here making a surprise visit. He's just flown over today, and he's agreed to a very informal question and answer session. So please do observe standard military protocol, and for crying out loud, no chin jokes. Oh, here he comes now, men and women of Lahr, Prime Minister Mulroney.
Hi, how you doing? Well, I just stopped by for this little chin wag.
Sorry, sir.
I thought it might give you all a boost in your morale. Any questions? I'd like to remind you the bar won't open until after you ask some questions.
Sir, I have questions, sir.
Mr. Mulroney, sir?
Yes, Sergeant.
Will you be allocating more money to upgrade military equipment?
Canada must stay with the times. This does mean new equipment. That's why we are budgeting for a massive increase in all branches of military spending. And believe me, it'll be $1,000 well spent.
But, sir, that's not very much.
It's twice as much as the Liberals spent.
Mr. Prime Minister, Corporal Gabortnik here. Sir, how do you rate your present defense minister?
Well, without a doubt, what's his name is the best man for the job. He's got all the necessary skills, and he doesn't go to strip clubs. Anybody else?
Mr. Prime Minister, the Army wants to know if Canada's going to live up to, all its NATO commitments.
Well, I'm Irish. I'm a fairly gregarious guy who loves